If your partner earns 1,500 US dollar monthly, does that impress you? If you don't mind me asking, how much do you typically need each month to cover essentials like food, rent, and internet? If your partner lost his job tomorrow, how long would you stay and support him before giving up? What are your names and how old are you?
Julian po, and 21.
I'm Althea, 20 years old.
If your partner earns 1,500 US dollar monthly, roughly 86,000 Philippine pesos, does that impress you? Let's start with you, Beth.
I think yes, but it depends on what his field of work is. So if it is illegal, then it is not.
If it's illegal, it's not. Okay, you're not gonna impress. How about you, Beth?
Parang neutral po ako. I think I am neutral. So yes, I think since our economy, magbe-base po ako sa economy natin ngayon. And somehow no, because I think I should earn for myself and not rely on someone and not be dependent on someone.
Okay, so based on our economy, yes, you will be impressed with that, amount of money. But I'm not asking if you will rely to him. I'm just asking if that impress you, him earning that kind of amount of money monthly.
No po.
No. Okay, it's may I know why?
Because I think po na since I'm a student, I should earn for myself also. And since he will be or she will be my partner in my life, so parang I believe din po kasi sa 50-50. I think I believe also in 50-50 na I shouldn't be dependent on someone and I shouldn't be dependent on someone's salary po.
Okay. So, neutral. It could be yes or no. Okay, second question. Does a man's income define his value as a partner, or are other qualities more important?
I think for me, other qualities are important because it's not about how much they earn, but the quality, the way they care for you, the way they love you, and the way they, of course, for our future family, the way they handle all of them.
I think also yes, but in other perspectives po and other characteristics, of course, he will love me or she will love me and other things. And parang basis din also ang salary to his educational background if he studied hard to earn that salary.
If you don't mind me asking, how much do you typically need each month to cover essentials like food, rent, and internet?
As a teenager or like in the future po.
How about now, as a student?
As a student, I think it's about like roughly estimated 20K a month because based from experience as the eldest sister 20K is not enough for the both of us for our tuition, foods and allowance, especially that the tuition is too high in this economy, so it's not enough. So I think roughly siguro it's about 20K above.
20K, 20,000 a month. Wow. It's very expensive now. Oh my God. Hindi kita basis na lang compressing kita. Okay. Rent, internet, and food, 20,000 a month. And that's you as a student. Okay. How about you, Be?
Since I am nag-BBH ako and I am also the youngest,
Feeling ka lang sa camera.
since I am also living independently, I think around 20K also or around 10K since if for myself lang naman, that will be the cost po.
10 to 20,000. Okay. I'm curious. 10 to 20,000. So that means your parents they're earning, like above minimum wage, or I'm curious. How about you, Be?
The middle lang po.
Middle. So like both are like in middle class. Okay. I'm curious. Last question, if it's okay. What is the job of your parents, Be?
My mom is an OFW in Qatar po.
That explains why. OFW. And you, Be?
A government employee po.
Government employee. Okay. Next. If you had to guess, how much do you think an older foreigner living in the Philippines earns on average each month, since many Filipinos believe foreigners are rich? How about you, Beth?
100,000, I guess.
100,000.
One thing that about Filipinos mentality is that when they heard the word foreigner, they think that they are rich, but in reality, some of them are not. I think their money depends on what are their works. So it will based on their income. So it's not 100. I think 100 below or below pa dyan.
Below 100,000. Okay, that's for an older foreigner living in the Philippines and working, right? That's his monthly. How about an older foreigner who is retired already, receiving his retirement every month? Can you guess his monthly, the retirement that he's receiving?
I guess same lang din naman po since for the retirement fee.
Okay, so the same.
Yes, depends on the work of that foreigner. Then if it is high level of work, then his retirement is baka mga 6 digits or 7 digits a month in peso.
Okay, so it depends on his previous jobs. Okay. Okay, last question. If your partner lost his job tomorrow, how long would you stay and support him before giving up?
Well, if we're a family and he's my husband, I will be there for him through ups and downs. Even if he lost his work, I will be there for him.
I love that. Okay, how about you, Beth?
Since we're married, I think money is not the foundation of our marriage. And since we're partners, of course, we should be each other's best friend and also be each other's shoulder to cry on. And I think I shouldn't leave him or her.
Okay. How about if you're only boyfriend and girlfriend and living together? That's very common in the Philippines, right? Living partners. How about you?
I think it depends on the situation. If my partner is not working hard enough or he's lazy to, sustain our life, then I think I will leave him if he's too lazy. But if he's showing that he's working hard, then I'll be there for him.
You'll be there to him. Okay. If he's too lazy, okay, how long would you stay with him?
It depends.
Depends.
Yeah.
1 month?
Um, Depends on how he's working hard for it.
Okay. How about you, Beth?
What's the question po again?
If you're only boyfriend and girlfriend, like living together, because it's very common here in the Philippines, the live-in partners, how long would you stay if he doesn't have work?
Siguro I'll talk to him or her first, then settle that problem. If he or she he's willing to change. I think if that person is willing to change how lazy he is or her, I think that matters. And also, if masasolusyonan siya, I think we'll stay. And if hindi, I think I should leave.
What are you studying? You, Beth?
I'm bachelor in secondary education, major in science po.
Major in science. And what year are you now?
I am third year.
Third year. One more year. Advance congratulations. And you, Beth?
I am also taking Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English.
What is your name and how old are you?
Hello, my name is Maureen and I'm 24 years old.
Maureen, if your partner earns 1,500 US dollar monthly, which is roughly 86,000 Philippine pesos, does that impress you?
At some point, yes, since we are in this city which has a lower rate when it comes to wages. Definitely it will impress me. But one thing is for sure, I would always choose someone who loves me more than the money. But money will definitely help for sure.
Bonus.
Yeah, bonus. That will be a bonus.
Okay. Does a man's income define his value as a partner, or are other qualities more important?
I believe that's important, but I believe there's more important than that as well. But that is a part. but definitely, one thing that I would look for a man is someone with a quality of a God fearing, and someone who has a discipline, and someone who makes a decision for himself. Because if he has that character, definitely he will do a way, or he will make a way to earn or to help a woman or his partner to build his life and her life as well together. So I believe that's important, but character is much important.
If you don't mind me asking, how much do you typically need each month to cover essentials like food, rent, and internet?
As for me as a student, as of now, maybe 15,000 just for me,
15,000 Philippine pesos.
Philippine pesos.
How much is your rent?
2,300 pesos.
2,300 pesos, including your water bill and electric bill?
Not yet.
No. Okay. How much is your water bill?
Almost 150 pesos, Philippine peso.
And electric bill?
80 pesos to 100.
Electric?
Yeah. So we stay in a household where we are seven. Overall seven, and then we just
Boarding house.
yeah, we're boarding.
So in one house, there's 7 renters.
Yeah, 7 women.
So 15,000 a month.
Just for me.
Just for you. Okay. As a student, I'm curious. Are you from here, from Naga?
Originally I'm from Sorsogon province.
You're from Sorsogon. That's very far.
Yeah. My family is in Sorsogon.
I'm curious. How much is your What is the question again? Okay, how much do your family typically need each month for food, electric, what else? Internet? Because I believe your family, they're not renting, right?
Yeah, they're not renting, but um for them to have a comfortable life and every day will be sustained, maybe like 30,000, something like that.
And your parents both have jobs.
My father is a fisherman, and my mother is a housewife.
Housewife. Okay. So I guess your siblings are helping, right?
Yeah, so my sister is helping.
Okay, financially. Okay, very good sister. If you had to guess, how much do you think an older foreigner living in the Philippines earns on average each month, since many Filipinos believe foreigners are rich?
Maybe they're earning 100,000, 100,000 Philippine peso.
Philippine pesos. How about the retirees? How much do you think they get every month?
Maybe higher because there's benefits. 150.
150. Okay. 150 Philippine pesos. 150,000 Philippine pesos. Okay. If your partner lost his job tomorrow, how long would you stay and support him before giving up?
Um, I can stay even how long it will be, as long as because I know that I love that person. So I think staying in love with that person will also help me to stay with him, even though we don't have job, or doesn't have job yet, or can't provide yet. But I'm sure if we will pray to God and really ask it from God, He will give it to us as soon as possible.
You sound like you're very religious.
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Oh, you're Christian, very religious. I'm not. How do you say that? Like, I am not trying to generalize, but I think you have an idea that there's so many single moms in the Philippines, right?
Yeah, including my sister. Before, she's a single mom.
Okay. So do you think they are single moms, single parent, is because they left their partner because they don't have job, like they don't have work, and they were like, enough is enough. I rather take care of my kids and be alone rather than just supporting my partner and then the whole family.
I guess that could be a one factor, But from my sister's experience, even though a man can provide, but this man was childish, so there is a deeper reason why they separated. But there's a lot of women out there separated from their husband because financial really affected the relationship. So most of the time, when the finances are not provided to the women, especially to the children, it could be a big factor for a woman to choose to leave or to separate with her husband. Something like.
You are 24 years old. What are you studying?
I'm a BS entrepreneurship student, second year at Biscast. Right.
Oh,
So I stopped before because of financial problems also.
okay. So you're now your second year. 2 more years.
Yeah.
Are,
Second year for 4 years course.
2 more years. Okay. Are you single or do you have a partner, like the boyfriend?
I'm single.
How long have you been single?
The 2026, almost 6 years.
6 years. Okay. Would you ever date a foreigner?
Before. And I'm open to it. Actually, I'm dating pure dating with our church mates in different sides of the world as well. So we have church here, we have church in America, like
What do you mean? Like you dated one of your church mate from another country?
so usually in our church we do encouragement kingdom dates. So we sometimes we do dates from different countries. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. And you're Christian.
Yeah. So we're dating Christians as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
So we meet here in the Philippines every 6 months. Yeah.
How many boyfriends you had? Like foreigner boyfriends?
Never.
No. How about you dated like foreigners? How many foreigners you dated before?
So we dated before from I lost of counts.
So counts.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do that almost every week. So sometimes Filipino, sometimes foreigners. So
That's very interesting. I never heard about that.
so actually,
Oh, never heard about that. Very interesting. Christian. Oh.
so we're from Naga International Christian Church. Yeah.
Last one question before we end the interview because I know it's been so long. We're trying. Okay. Okay. What are you looking for in a guy?
Oh, definitely I'm looking for a guy that is a God fearing. So he will choose God over me. So if he is prioritizing God, everything will just fall into places. He wants to have a better life. He wants to have a better self, and he wants to have a better relationship as well. So I know if he is a God fearing and he wants to obey God, he will never let our relationship be at stake. So
What is the oldest you would date? The oldest. You're 24.
oldest maybe 30
30.
or 28, 29.
You're not into like 50s, 40s.
Not yet.
Not yet. She said not yet. So there's a possibility.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you so much. We really appreciate your honesty and your time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very kind. Hi, everyone. Hopefully, we earn your subscription. And also, if you want extra videos, please consider becoming a YouTube member. Thank you for watching and take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Beautiful reflections